Joel, so I know that you're deeply involved with the Maker's Maker, and I think it would be great for you to share with our listeners what that is and how that platform has really helped reduce the skills gap labor in our industry that we're starting to see.
And I started hearing about some of these things called maker spaces and hearing about the maker movement.
Hmm.
And evidently, there was some effort underway around the world, even in Germany and other places. And in Silicon Valley, they actually started setting up maker fairs and was having huge crowds. And and there was a magazine that emerged called Make Magazine, and there was all this effort to try to get people to rebuild their skill sets and start having opportunities to go somewhere without having to spend a lot of money. So for like $50, you can get 24/7 access to thousands of dollars worth of equipment and get all kinds of help and support. So I got involved in actually building one in my community. And in the first year, we had 16 new companies formed, Ryan. 9 patents were filed, and over 50 people got jobs. We had 150 members, had access to about 8 tractor trailer loads of equipment that I got donated to us. And we were well on our way to doing some great things. I got invited to the White House, and they actually created a group called the Nation of Makers. And they estimate that there's over 3,000 maker spaces out there. So they heard about what I did, and they've asked me to go around the country and coach maker spaces. So that's why they call me the Maker's Maker. I help make the support for the maker spaces, which are typically run by introverts, and they aren't really connected too well with their community. And so I go in and teach them how to get all the support from their community and get more funding and get more support.
You are definitely not the introvert, so I love it, and I love the passion to help and support our community. And how should educators and also potential employers look at training the next generation of technicians, given this rapid pace of change in the industry?
This maker movement is definitely a vital component to it. And what's great is they're in the schools, they're in the libraries, they're in the museums even, and even they're in the detention centers, and even they're putting them in retirement homes. So these are really amazing resources that can be available if leveraged properly to support the maker movement. And what we've got to do is get the manufacturers and the maintenance and reliability folks out of their plant and into these operations and start looking at the talent. And don't even tell them that they're hiring, but start surveying some of their skills and maybe give them some challenges.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good point, Joe, because what we hear from the industry is that there definitely this skills gap, especially from the employer's perspective. But then the next question always becomes, okay, where do I go find them? And what I'm hearing from you is like, they're already there. They're already there.
It's not that hard to set up another maker space. In fact, right now, Ryan, I'm in the process of working with some manufacturers. And this spring, my goal is to start rolling out at least 5 and get up to 20 and even up to 50 by next year, mobile maker spaces. They go around the country and entice and expose people to these types of skill sets. And it would be great if some of the manufacturers would partner with me and come out and help.